I found 83 pieces of kids' clothes that were new with tags or new without tags at the Salvation Army bins. Sit with me as I rip off all of the Salvation Army tags from these items, and I'll do a little story time. So today I went to the bins and I found a ton of great stuff. I ended up getting 48 pounds, which is actually one of the bigger hauls that I've had recently, but I got 48 pounds at $2.30 a pound, so I spent a little over $110. That felt a little insane, but I had a full overflowing cart, and most of the cart were these kids' clothes. Most of the things that I found were from Target, so Cat and Jack, art class. And last week I found almost as many, but was a little bit more conservative with my pickup, not only because the prices at the Salvation Army bins increased a lot, but because I didn't know if Once Upon a Child was actually going to take these items. When you bring in a ton of the same item, I wasn't sure if they would be okay with taking every single piece. But when I brought that other haul to Once Upon a Child, they literally took every piece that was new with tags or new without tags. So when I went back to the bins this week and I saw that all of this stuff, even more, was there than last week, I was like, I'm gonna grab everything and I'm gonna take it to Once Upon a Child and just do a quick flip. Now, if you've seen some of my other comment sections on other videos, people are not pleased that I'm doing this. But what I wanna say is that when I buy these things from Salvation Army, I am helping out their mission. And then when I bring these to Once Upon a Child, I am helping that business stay in business by providing them inventory. And the cool part is that there's margins in it for everyone. Salvation Army makes a little money, I make a little money, then Once Upon a Child makes a little money, the person gets good use out of it, and then they may sell it back to Once Upon a Child. It's all about keeping that kind of retail ecosystem going. As you can see, I ended up with two giant piles, one of shirts, one of skirts and shorts, almost as tall as my chest. My arms were really hurting. I'm gonna take this 30 pounds of kids' clothes to Once Upon a Child, get $1 to $2 for each item, therefore doubling my investment. If you're looking for ways to make a little bit of extra money, to make ends meet as prices rise on literally everything, I highly recommend reselling. It is both simple and accessible for anyone to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.